Oh yeah, I got time today. So, Simp 15, he says, let's glorify publicly. Cheating is where you found love during a marriage. This is why we can't win. Listening to BS like this. If you were ready to leave, you don't go on trips to Mexico together. Your next man is going to find this video and wonder if this will happen to him too. All right, let's respond to this BS. First of all, I'm not glorifying cheating, glorifying anything. To me, it's sad that a married woman would have to sleep with another man on vacation. That's sad. A wife that is a good wife at that was hurting and she did that. There is a reason to everything that happens in life. There is a reason to it. Not just one person is to blame. I found that out working in healthcare. There's not one thing to blame on it. First of all, we can't win. I'm assuming he's talking about black people. Look, I don't have the black culture on my back. When I went to school and I got all the degrees I got, that's me carrying the black culture. When I show up at work and I'm the best person I can be at work, coming in there with knowledge, being the best person, that's how I show up for black people. Me teaching my kids about black culture and about how to be active members of society, that's me contributing to a culture for us to win. Stuff going through my body parts, no. But anyways, if you were ready to leave, you don't go on trips to Mexico together. Simp 15, I wasn't ready to leave my husband. I was still in denial when I went to Mexico. Actually, before I went to Mexico, I actually prayed to God and I asked him, Lord, please bless my marriage. Bless that this trip will be like a renewal for my marriage. I actually prayed before I went to Mexico with my husband. Held my husband's hand and I prayed before I went on this trip. I didn't have no intentions on even looking at another man at all. It just happened that way because on the trip I went through my husband's phone and voila, my husband was inviting other women to Mexico and he was cheating on me. And when you catch your husband cheating on you for the 100th time, fucking psychological shit happened. My post-traumatic stress from him cheating, my post-traumatic betrayal syndrome, it kicked the fuck in and I went to survival mode. I know a lot of people are not used to a woman acting out when a man cheats on them, but me, I was not going to be that woman that get cheated on a vacation and didn't do shit. I wasn't going to be that one. I wasn't looking for a good time. The good time fell in my lap and I took it. I wasn't looking for it. I wasn't out there searching for who I was going to fuck in Mexico because I was by myself a lot in Mexico when me and my husband went on that trip. I wasn't looking for that. When I was single, I never had I traveled all around the world. I never slept with somebody on my solo travels. To say that I'm like that person, no, because it doesn't prove it. When I solo traveled all around the fucking world, I never fucked somebody when I was by myself. So why in the hell would I screw somebody while I'm with my husband? Me finding out that my husband was cheating on me fucked with me. It was like, you know what? I need my power back. This man thinks that he can just cheat on me? This man think he can invite another woman to a vacation? What? No. Let me get my power back. The best method to all of this? No, it wasn't the best method. Was it therapeutic? It was a little bit therapeutic. But was it the best method? No. There was no divorce lawyer in Mexico because before I went, I didn't think that I was about to leave my husband. There was no divorce court out there. To sit up there and say that I should have left, no. No. He deserved that shit. To his core. And I stand on that shit. Y'all get on my fucking nerves.
Kings, the Clapback 9000 was programmed by a misogynist anarchist with well over 3 decades of experience in interpersonal and social politics, sexual and otherwise. That being said, right up front, this bitch lying. She's fucking lying her fat, squat, stankin' ass off. So now when the chickens come home to roost, this hoe gonna go with the universal fallback and say that her husband was cheating beforehand. This hoe is saying that her husband was mistreating, disrespecting, and cheating on her beforehand. But somehow she still managed to go on a Mexican vacation with this unseen abuser, who, lest I remind you listeners, was so upset with her that he verbally indicated that he did not want her touching him. Remember, this man was so disgusted with this woman, he put a physical object between them as they slept in their hotel bed in another country. Make that shit make sense, people. Make it make sense. Fuck. Women never want to take accountability in general, always wanting to come out of any situation that could make them look bad, smelling like a motherfucking rose. For most black women, I compute that getting them to actually take accountability for any situation is potentially fatal. This bitch is lying. This bitch is a goddamn narcissist. She is the villain of the story, having dispatched her husband after a lengthy divorce court battle to relieve him of as much of his tangibles as humanly possible. She, rather it, has indicated as much in subsequent TikTok clips. This computer files this behavior under the nomenclature, no-fault divorce fellas. Marriage in America 3K's inset is a two-handed turnkey business with one hand in yo pocket and the other hand in yo motherfucking ass. This short, squat, stank-ass hoe is an economic grifter who emotionally abused and terrorized her victim husband into emasculated obscurity. This woman is evil incarnate. Am I saying this woman is evil because she cheated? No. I am referring to the fact this woman was in a tempestuous, emotionally abusive relationship that ended in her words. During a Mexican vacation she didn't pay for, even in part. She ended things with a bang, quite literally, by fucking a rando all night and then forcing her way into their hotel room to regale her legal husband, a nigga with papers of the biatch, with a blow-by-blow account of getting her flabby, dusty ass cheeks clapped. A man she considered her husband superior, physically, and told him so. Then this skank has the nerve to go online and post a puff piece about her fucking cheating for her own self-aggrandizement. Background on these ratchet cheating thought pocket bum bitches. For a lot of these women, the physical act of cheating is only half of the equation, with the rest centering around making their significant other aware of the intimate details of the infidelity, warts and all. Sick hoes like this genetic cisgendered hoe get a perverse sexual charge out of cuckolding their partners. Some of these bitches are even compelled to somehow bring their partners in close proximity with one another. Even better if they are made to interact. Keep in mind this malfeasant aspect of fallen bitches when reacting to their misdeeds. It is for this reason that marriage has died in this motherfucking country, because there are no goddamn checks and balances that would even the playing field. In fact, hoes, and that's what they are incentivized to sabotage their marriages by any means necessary, kings. It's that simple, brothers. It's that fucking real. This woman is without a doubt the monster and true villain of the story. When these hoes show up and show out on your ass, pull the motherfucking plug on that shit. Give them nothing, but take everything, including their reputation and anything else you can get or sabotage with a straight face. A lot of these goon-ass hoes run they mouth about a black patriarchy, and it's your job to give it to them, kings. Don't do business with people who spit in your face. Don't get married unless you can afford an attorney at a moment's notice. Wife no one in this country, and if you do, make them hoes get hitched in an at-fault state where you can sue any nigga who stuck their BBC inside your legal property. Yes, I said that about women. Fuck, why do you think they make you get a license to marry? Think about it, kings. SYSBM means save yourself, black man. This has been a clapback on a hoe most foul from the Clapback 9000 and the Geek Underground. Peace.
This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.